Front Row MMA, we're here at 4D Gym in Nottingham with Cage Warriors' new signing, Jimmy Wallhead. First off, I'm going to ask why leave Bama to go to Cage Warriors? You know, you were the face of Bama. I think it's fair to say they certainly gave you some high-profile fights for a little while. It just seemed that you were going to be the new Tom Watson of Bama. What happened there?
I don't know, but I was certainly well up there and stuff. Basically, it was a tough decision. It took me some time to think about it and stuff. But as far as career path goes, you know, I believe I'm 100% made the right choice going with Cage Warriors. I'm going to be fighting more regular. They've got a stacked roster. You know, not I say just being the regular shows and such a well-oiled machine. It was an easy decision in the end when I thought about it.
Graham Boylan was sort of hinting over social media that they'd got, you know, somebody who'd been with Cage Warriors from the start and that had more fights in Cage Warriors than anybody else. And I'm not sure many people realized it was you. You know, are you glad to be going back to Cage Warriors, because they seem very happy to have you back?
Yeah, I am very happy to be going back. I feel in myself now. I feel like I'm back at the beginning of my career. Like, I was 30 last week. I've changed a lot of things. I feel like I've had a real tough apprenticeship, and I feel like everything's coming together now as far as my career goes. I believe I'm with the right promotion to move forwards now. I've changed a few things training wise and mentally, and my support team behind me is a lot stronger, and I was feeling in a real good place now to move forward on all fronts.
You said it was a stacked roster, and the first fight you've got is on their Liverpool card, and you know, I think Liverpool is becoming, you know, England's New Year's Eve event. You know, it's the big Cage Warriors card. You've got Dan Hot Chocolate Roberts. You know, we've seen him fight a couple of times. He seems like a well-rounded opponent. What are your thoughts on this as sort of your re-debut in Cage Warriors?
Yeah, I mean, I had a feeling it may have been done when I signed for Cage Warriors. When I know I was going to be on the Liverpool card, I just had a gut feeling it was going to be against Danny. Yeah, I'm happy for the fight. I think he's right up there at the top of the roster at welterweight. Like I say, I want to work towards being Cage Warriors champion, and I think he's one of the next in line for the title. I think he's a very exciting opponent, well-rounded. You know, poses problems, and I think, you know what I mean. I see people going on about how like he's the favourite and stuff. I'm seeing that quite a bit, and that was a massive scalp for him. It's a massive scalp for me. Do you know what I mean? So I'm taking this fight. This is the biggest fight of my career. Do you know what I mean? So he might think it's the biggest fight of his career. It's the biggest fight of my career. Forget names and so what. He ain't well known in the States. This boy's a good up and coming. It's the first time in a long time I fought an up and comer who's so hungry, and it's absolutely brought the best out in me. So yeah, it's a massive scalp for me. So I'm looking forward to it, man.
You say you've changed things. I know you've been down to the London Shoot to do some training. You know, is that part of the changes that you've made, and what do they bring to the table, perhaps that's been good for you?
Well, massive change. I mean, I've been started going down to help John prepare for the Kim fight, and basically just really liked everything down there. Really set up and all the boys, and just the coaching is immense. I know it's helped me. I feel like I rekindled my love for fighting, and yeah, it's down to Alexis and the boys down there. Really.
I got it. Was there a point where the fire was starting to go out a little bit?
Yeah, maybe. So I was just getting into the, you know, constant same old thing, and I know I haven't fought great. The Eddie fight was pretty shit and pretty rubbish. Sorry, language. And the Better Rangel fight, I was just all on aggression. I was too tense, but it was still alright. It was alright. I haven't performed to my best. I think with the help I'm getting down London, like I said, I'm going down every week, and I'm going to continue to do so, win or lose this fight. I'm feeling myself improve on a weekly basis, staying down there and stuff. So yeah, I just, like I say, found my hunger again, man, and just loving learning, and yeah, I think Danny's in for a tough fight.
You know, you've said it certainly on social media. It seems that a lot of people are saying perhaps you are the underdog in this. Is that a case of there's no pressure at all? You know, if that's what people are thinking, now I can just go in and put on a show, or does that again kind of go, well, hang on for a second, I got a track record. I've beaten some pretty big people in my time.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that some people are calling me an underdog is not a shock, because he is like this hot prospect and that. But I don't think people think I'm older than I am or something. I don't know, man. Like, I've only just turned 30 last week, and I feel the best I've felt. Okay, I ache a bit more in some mornings and stuff, but like physically and mentally, I've got everything right. It feels like, like I say, for the first time, I feel like I've done my apprenticeship, and now it's my time to work properly. So, well, you know, people are entitled to their opinion, but I don't overlook me in it.
Is there anywhere that Danny is more dangerous than you? Is there any part of his game perhaps that you have to prepare a little bit more than the others, or is he just too well rounded?
Yeah, I think he's very well rounded. I think he's very well rounded. I think he poses problems everywhere. Do you know what I mean? So it's not going to stay in one range. We both know that. So. Yeah, so I'm not just going to stay in one range and get beat up. So it's just going to be an interesting fight. It's got the makings to be a very exciting fight, and I know it's going to be a very tough fight. But I'm really relishing that. Really, to be honest with you.
I'm not asking you to read a promoter's mind or a matchmaker's mind, but would you look at this, even though it's your debut, would you look at this as perhaps a title eliminator?
Well, I've heard that being thrown about, and obviously I'm not here to make the numbers up. You know, I feel like I say again, repeating myself, the apprenticeship's done, and now it's time to come into my own. And I think I genuinely believe I can become Cage Warriors champion. So you know, who knows, if I put on a good show, or it's a great fight and I come out victorious, yeah, obviously I'd love to have, I don't know, but I'd love to have the shot at the title if it's the next fight, or if it's a couple of fights, whatever, innit? But that's what I'm going for, of course.
What do you think? I mean, I'm presuming you followed it. What do you think of Nicholas Dalby? You know, he won the title, pretty spectacular knockout to win. Is that a guy that you relish getting into the cage with?
Yeah, he's again a great young up-and-comer, you know what I mean? Like I say, I'm a bit of a veteran now. He's a great young up-and-comer. He's, again, very strong stand-up, strong athletic guy. Yeah, tough, just, yeah, poses problems. Like, it's go down the Cage Warriors roster, you know, whoever you consider the top 15 are going to be tough fighters. So many great guys on the roster, you know what I mean? Everyone's working hard, everyone's striving to improve, and just makes some really exciting fights for myself. So, obviously, Dalby being the top one, that's the one I want to work towards. Like every other guy below me or on the roster, however you look at it, everyone wants a piece of Dalby, don't they? He's the champ. So,
you know, we've had I've had the pleasure to sit in an interview a few times, and talking to you today, you know, you said that the fire's relit. You can hear it. You know, you've got a 5-fight contract, I think.
Yeah.
You know, that's 5 very exciting, as you said, 5 very exciting fights. Do you look at Cage Warriors perhaps as a stepping stone back to one of the top 2 in the world promotions, or is Cage Warriors where you want to be?
Well, Cage Warriors is where I want to be. Like I said, that's all I'm thinking about now, is becoming Cage Warriors champion. But I'm not like putting everything on it. For me right now, it's just about being the best I can be. That's my main focus, and wherever that leads, I'm just taking it, yeah, one fight at a time. Just like I say, just really enjoying my training, really enjoying learning again with the training I'm doing in London, and yeah, just happy to be in the gym and stuff, and that's it really.
You know, I know you've got to get into your training, and I know you always hate it when we do this to you. Yeah. So, Jimmy, if you've got any sponsors or anybody you'd like to give a shout out to, please feel free.
Yeah, I've got a long list of sponsors. I hope I haven't forgot anyone, but Grey Ridgeway at QAV, Ian Cox at Coxey Security, Almighty Fightwear, Booster Fight Gear, Positive Energy Drink, Force Saluta, Blueberry Nutrition, Funky Gums Gum Shields, Pain Fightwear, and Paul White Massage. Thank you all for the support, and I hope I haven't forgot anyone, but thank you all very much.
Cheers, Jimmy. Always a pleasure. Thank you very much. We'll see you in 3 weeks' time. Thank you.